When Swami Sivananda came to Rishikesh and settled in Swargashram in the year 1924, the present site of the ashram was a dense forest and the only road was along the river bank. During his days of very intense sadhana, he used to remain in seclusion to the extent possible. But his majestic, imposing yet magnetic personality attracted many aspirants. So he used to come to this steep hill and go deep in the forest and sit under a bilwa tree for almost the whole day. The supreme experience is possible only if the seeker transcends the three gunas. Attributes. The bilwa tree gives leaves in a set of 3. So, many seekers are offering the bilwa leaves to the Lord in a symbolic way. Puja of Lord Shiva is done with the oblations of bilwa leaves. So, he used to start his sadhana with offering the bilwa leaves at a particular spot, which he intuitively liked very much. It is believed that during his long hours of deep meditation and samadhi, he had the supreme experience at this very spot. He wished a temple to be stood at the spot. The idea of a temple for common worship slowly arose in Sri Swamiji and in a few of his nearest admirers. Its necessity was keenly felt in the 7th December, 1942 Sadhana week. The first promise of an idol of Lord Krishna by Sri Mizar Govinda Pai, merchant, Mangalore, soon gave some hope for circularizing the idea. The foundation stone for the temple at Sivanandashram was laid by Sri Swamiji Maharaj on the 7th February amidst a distinguished gathering of visitors and guests. Sri Seth Mansukh Moreji of Navalgarh with friends and family was also present during the ceremony. The initial budget was only 5,000 rupees for the small temple. Later, Sri Swamiji Maharaj felt it necessary that there should be veranda all around the temple for the sadhaks, visitors and others to sit and meditate for a while. This further proposal and the increasing cost of labor and materials have naturally increased the estimated expenditure to 10,000 rupees for the completion of the work. On request, funds flew and it was targeted to complete the construction before December 1943 Sadhana week. 31st December 1943 Pratishtha Mahotsav. The Pratishtha ceremony of Sri Vishwanath Temple was celebrated on an exceptionally grand scale and with all solemnity. The actual rites relating to the ceremony commenced on 27th December. A special Yajna Mandap was built and 5 Yajna Kundams were constructed. Each day started with puja, path, japa, Vedic chants, etc. And each day Yajna was performed in a particular kundam. The learned acharyas of Rishikesh and of the locality participated in the sacred shastric rites, and Sri Krishnamurti, one of the sadhaks well versed in the Vedas and the ritualistic details, was selected by Sri Swamiji Maharaj to act the part of the Yajman. The Prana Pratishtha of Murtis in the temple took place at 11:30 am in Kumbha Lagnam on the 31st, instead of at Sunrise as already announced. An hour before the Pratishtha, a procession headed by the Indian Scotlanders blowing the bagpipes and the elephants carrying the Kumbham started from the temple to the Ganges bank for bringing water. To the chanting of the Vedic hymns, the pots were filled with crystal clear water of the Ganges and the procession wended its way through the main road of the locality, the processionists singing the Mahamantra. The acharyas in a group then came to welcome the processionists, and after worshipping the Kumbhams, the Pran Pratishtha was done. Bhaktas residing in different corners of the country sent waters of all the 7 sacred rivers of India and the sea water from Cape Comorin. Exactly at 11 am, a huge gathering of very learned Mahatmas, Pandits, and the local public numbering about 2,000 was seen in the premises of Sivanandashram. They obtained darshan of the Murtis just after the Pratishtha ceremony and convened the mammoth meeting electing H.H. Sri 108 Vishnudevanandaji Maharaj as the president, Sri H. 108 Swami Prem Puriji Maharaj, Mandaleshwar, Sri H. 108 Swami Sundar Prakash Maharaj, Mahant, Swargashram, and many other highly placed mahants and sannyasins also graced the function. Sri Swami Jaddiswarnandaji Maharaj of Kailash Ashram and the other Mahatmas spoke on the importance and spiritual significance of such grand functions and eulogized the great work that is done by Sri Swamiji Maharaj for the spiritual good of mankind and also of the sannyasins. The meeting came to a close at 2 p.m. after passing a resolution to find out ways and means for the unification of the sadhus of all orders and creed. The feeding of Mahatmas, sadhus, sannyasins, avdhuts, brahmacharins and others was then started. The feeding continued till dusk and the poor of the locality, the people of the hills and dales, of distant villages of Tehri and British Garhwal, and one and all visitors to the ceremony partook of the prasad. When the feeding was completely over, the sadhaks went down to the Ganges bank for Ganga Aarti and Puja. Hundreds of burning lights with decorated flowers were floated on the Ganges by the sadhaks to the singing of Ganga Aarti by Sri Mohanlal Sharma ji. The night Sankirtan and Bhajan lasted till 11 p.m. and the sadhaks retired to their respective kutis hoping to meet again at the same place in the coming Easter. The Pratishtha ceremony has thus become a red-letter day in the annals of the Divine Life Society. There was complete joy, peace and satisfaction among the public and one and all who visited the ashram. The sadhaks left the ashram with a very heart saying, "Verily, this is Ananda Kutir, the seat of bliss."